A very good evening. You're joining Prime TV News with me, Vibhuda Vijay Bandara. Today is the 20th of November 2019 and here are today's headlines. Ranil Wickremesinghe steps down from the position of Prime Minister. The President pays homage to the Temple of Tooth Relic. World leaders congratulate the new President. Sajid was defeated by conspiracy within the party, Harin reveals. And from Prime World, Japan's Abe sets record as the longest serving PM. And now for the news in detail. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa paid homage to the Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic today. The President also called on chief prelates of the Malvatta and Asgiri chapters. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa arrived at the historical Dalanda Maligawa in Kandy this morning and was welcomed by Kandy Mayor Kesara Senanayake. Large crowds gathered to greet the President. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa also received a warm response from the people who were present at the Dalanda Maligawa premises. The President then proceeded into the Dalanda Maligawa in the midst of Magul Sagbera. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa was welcomed by Diyawada Nilame Pradeep Nilangadale at the Dalanda Maligawa premises. Basnayaka Nilames of 4 main Devalas and Devalas of remote areas were present at the reception of the President. Afterwards, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa engaged in religious observances. Traditionally, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa made a note of the Dalanda Maligawa visitors' souvenir book. The President, who arrived outside the Dalanda Maligawa, received a warm response from the people flocked in the area. The President also had a friendly conversation with the public. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa then visited the Asgiri Mahavihara and called on the most venerable Varakagoda Jnanaratna Thera, the chief prelate of the Malvatu chapter. Anunayaka Thera of the chapter and the Mahasangha belonging to the working committee were present in the event. The Mahasangha chanted Set Pirit blessing the President. Later on, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa arrived at the Malvatu Mahavihara and called on the most venerable Tibbatuave Sri Sumangala Thera and received his blessings. Anunayaka Thera of the Malvatu chapter, Venerable Niyangata Vijitarasiri Thera, chanted Set Pirit and blessed the President. President Rajapaksa visited the Vidyasagar Mahapirivena at Hurikaduwa, Menikinna and called on the most venerable Napani Pemasiri Thera as well. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe has decided to resign from his portfolio as the Prime Minister.
මම ඊයේ ගෝඨාභය රාජපක්ෂ ජනාධිපතිතුමා හමු වුණා. එතුමා සමග පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ ඉදිරි කටයුතු පිළිබඳ සාකච්ඡා කළා.
Premier Wickremesinghe is scheduled to inform President Gotabaya Rajapaksa in writing in this regard tomorrow. Issuing a statement, the Prime Minister said that he met the President yesterday and discussed about the affairs of the Parliament. He pointed out that though they have the majority in the House, it was decided to resign from the Premiership while honouring the public mandate to allow the newly elected President to form a new government. He stated that he respects the values of democracy. Hence, it was decided to step down from the Premiership. Prime Minister Wickremesinghe noted that he will inform about his decision to the President officially tomorrow. The Prime Minister noted that he received mixed responses when holding the office. He thanked all who appreciated and insulted him.
රාජකාරී කටයුතු සඳහා සහාය වුණ සියල්ලටමත් කෘතවේදීත්වය පුද කරනවා. ඔබ සැමටම ස්තුතියි.
The government of Japan joined the flow of international well-wishers who sent congratulatory wishes to President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. Japanese Foreign Minister Motegi Toshimitsu, in a statement, welcomed the peaceful and successful holding of the presidential elections in Sri Lanka and congratulated Rajapaksa on becoming president. He added that Japan hopes that under the leadership of the new President Rajapaksa, with cooperation from all parties concerned in Sri Lanka will achieve economic development and national reconciliation and will contribute to the regional stability and prosperity as a hub of Indo-Pacific region. Minister Toshimitsu stated that Japan will continue to support Sri Lanka's efforts and further develop the two nations' cooperative relationship. Indian Foreign Minister Dr. S. Jayashankar called on Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe met the Indian Foreign Minister at Temple Trees. It is reported that the several important bilateral matters were discussed at this meeting. Parliamentarian Vimal Veeravansa says that legal action will be taken against all those who abused the law in the recent past. This was emphasized at a press conference held by the political parties that supported President Gotabaya Rajapaksa in the presidential election. Parliamentarian Vimal Veeravansa said petty tricks were employed by the opponents in the presidential election, such as dubbed videos and edited letterheads. He noted that legal steps will be taken against the perpetrators. MP Veeravansa said that the incumbent government has a number of major allegations regarding bribery and violation of law. He said that all such wrongdoers will be meted out with justice after proper investigations. Vimal Veeravansa highlighted that FCID will also be reformed in order to effectively combat financial crime. Parliamentarian Udaya Gammampila said the people have chosen the future of the nation over mere economical gains. He said the extremist mandate brought forward by the TNA was promptly refused by President Gotabaya Rajapaksa during his presidential campaign. He highlighted the people ultimately embraced the person who valued his nation more than the presidency. Parliamentarian Dallas Alhaperumas said the presidential election was historical due to the lowest rate of violence ever recorded. Gotabaya Rajapaksa should be credited for the most part as he changed the political culture and introduced a new system of campaigning. Parliamentarian Dinesh Gunawardena said that Gotabaya Rajapaksa has led an exemplary campaign, refraining from assassinating characters. Dinesh Gunawardena said that Gotabaya Rajapaksa conquered all challenges posed by local and foreign powers. General Secretary to SLFP Parliamentarian Dayasiri Jayasekar said the President Gotabaya Rajapaksa is providing a noble leadership for the nation, deviating from traditional politics. He highlighted that Sri Lanka Freedom Party will always be supporting Gotabaya Rajapaksa in his initiative to build a better nation. UNP MP Harin Fernando says that the defeat of Sajid Premadasa is due to the failure of the party mechanism. He made this statement participating at a media briefing. Harin Fernando noted that the people had pinned ample hope on Sajid Premadasa, but the time frame given to Sajid Premadasa to run his campaign is not sufficient. He also highlighted that Sajid Premadasa did not get the deserved support from the party. Arun Fernando said that if President Gotabaya Rajapaksa continues clean political culture, zones of corruption and waste, they will support him. He added that the political culture initiated by President Gotabaya Rajapaksa was sought by the people of the country. He pointed out that some key positions in the party needed to be changed. If that elements in the party would not allow the progressive political march to happen, they will find new ways to initiate their political journey, similar to SWRD Bandar Naik, who formed new parties splitting from the UNP. Parliamentarian Manusha Nanayakar said that attacking the single Buddhist foundation of the country caused the president election defeat. He pointed out that politics in Sri Lanka cannot be done with European mindset. The parliamentarian said that people voted in the election while considering the national security and virtues of the Sri Lankans. He also denounced the intimidation of Buddhist monks during the PART administration. Dr. S.R. Artigala, who was appointed as Secretary to the Ministry of Finance, commenced his duties. Dr. Artigala is a senior economist and the Deputy Governor of the Central Bank. Mr. Artigala commenced his duties at the Finance Ministry today amidst religious observances. Speaking to the media, the Secretary to the Ministry of Finance stated that contributions of all parties towards the economic growth of the country will be sought. Dr. S.R. Artigala highlighted that the Treasurer is a body that demands responsible decisions. He urged all officials working under the umbrella of the Ministry of Finance to be straight and honest. He pledged to defend honest officials in all circumstances. Dr. S.R. Artigala pointed out that the growth of the nation would be curtailed if the policymakers failed to take correct decisions on the right time, and such sluggishness was recently experienced. He added that under a clear leadership, it is possible to drag the country out of economic quagmire. The funeral of former Prime Minister D.M. Jayaratne will take place at Gampola on Saturday. He was 88 years old at the time of his death. Born on June 7, 1931, former Prime Minister D.M. Jayaratne received his school education from the Doluwa Mahavidyalaya. He joined the SLFP during its inception. Mr. Jayaratne was the 13th member of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party. He was elected to Parliament in the 1970 general elections by winning the Gampola electorate. The former Prime Minister first joined the cabinet in 1994 as the Minister of Agriculture and Forestry. He was sworn in as the Prime Minister on April 21, 2010. The former Prime Minister is a father of 3 children. Throughout his career, he has performed a complete range of social services. The Ambuluwava Biodiversity Complex and the Religious Centre was designed by Mr. D.M. Jayaratne. It was administered by the Ambuluwava Environmental Development and Conservation Trust, which was guided by him. Remains of the late Prime Minister will be kept at his Doluwa home in Gampola for the public respects. A large number of devotees are gathering to pay homage to the new pinnacle crest gem, which is to be enshrined in the Ruwanveli Mahasaya of Anuradhapura. The gem has been placed at the Bandar Naik Memorial International Conference Hall for public respects. It is scheduled to be enshrined at the Ruwanveli Mahasaya on the 26th. Thousands of people showed up yesterday as well. The new pinnacle crest gem is scheduled to be taken to Kurunagal at Kandaraja Mahavihara tomorrow, and the gem will be available at the Bandar Naik Memorial International Conference Hall till midnight today. The bakery owners say that the decision to increase the prices of bakery products, including bread, has been revoked. They said the decision was made following a request made by the Consumer Affairs Authority. Due to the arbitrary increase in the prices of wheat flour by wheat flour companies, the bakery owners decided to increase the prices of bakery products from midnight yesterday. Meanwhile, the Consumer Affairs Authority announced that it will take legal action against the increase of wheat flour price. 52 kilograms of explosives have been found in the Pudukudi area in Mullative. The explosives were recovered during a raid conducted by the STF. The STF stated that a suspect who was in possession of the explosive weighing 52 kilograms and 800 grams was also arrested. The suspect and the explosives have been handed over to the police for further investigations. Sand transporters in Manampiti area have been stated a protest demanding a proper mechanism to issue sand. The tipper drivers and the transporters of sand have joined the protest near the Geological Survey and Mines Bureau office in Manampiti. Protesters say that the fire that broke out at the Geological Survey and Mines Bureau office yesterday is an act of sabotage. Protesters also alleged that many sand cubes violating the stipulated limitations have been illegally released from this location. After the fire, MP Roshan Ranasinghe too had to come check the condition of the office. Meanwhile, the Geological Survey and Mines Bureau has announced that extensive investigations are underway into the fire that took place at the Manampiti sand project site. The Bureau also says false information regarding the fire is being rounded. Investigations have not confirmed whether the fire was a natural occurrence or a subversive act. Two persons arrested for selling heroin using easy cash system. The police were able to apprehend the two suspects with the assistance of the residents of the area while they were travelling along the Valimada Katakal area road. Police said that 23 packets of heroin were found in their possession. The police have taken steps to produce two suspects before the court. For the first time, seal fish has been found off the coast of Sri Lanka. According to the NRA, the fish was found in Unawatuna. These fish have been previously reported from the North Indian Ocean region, rarely, though they live abundantly in cold climatic conditions such as Antarctica. They found in the Delaval area at the Unawatuna this morning. Senior fish scientist Uparaliyanage of NARA says that the fish is believed to have come through cold streams with the onset of the northeast monsoon. The Met Department announces that a slight enhancement of showery condition is expected in north and eastern provinces. Showers will occur in northern, north central and eastern provinces. Showers or thunder showers will occur at several places elsewhere after 2 p.m. Fairly heavy falls about 50 to 75 millimeters can be expected at some places in Sabaragamu and western provinces and in Kandy, Nuwara, Galle and Matara districts. Misty conditions can be expected at some places in western, Sabaragamu and central provinces during the morning. Meanwhile, showers or thunder showers will occur at several places in the sea areas extending from Kankasanture to Potuville via Trincomalee and Batticaloa. Showers or thunder showers will occur in the sea areas extending from Puttalam to Matara via Colombo and Galle during the afternoon or night. With that, we end today's segment of Prime TV News. Prime TV News will return tomorrow, and in the meantime make www.itnnews.lk your go-to source for the very latest in news from home and overseas. Have a pleasant day. Good night.